opinions, viewpoints, and beliefs presented on this program do not necessarily reflect those of the management, the affiliates and broadcast partners, or the sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Scarefest Radio's Body and Spirit, brought to you by Mama Ruby's family of metaphysical and spiritual and holistic shows. Little reminder on that topic, the Mystical Fair, mysticalfairlex.com. That is this weekend, everyone. And our guest tonight on Body and Spirit, talking pet spirits, pet readings and stuff. Carrie Kennedy. Carrie, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Wes.
And I'm going to apologize. I have to apologize to Carrie. I'm going to apologize to everybody else. I'm experiencing technical difficulties out the ass tonight. We got everything. We got the audio bugs worked out in the first show, and now Carrie, who is on the line with me, and you can see her. She can't see me. She won't, so she won't know when she's on camera. So if we catch you picking your nose, we'll just have to edit that out in post. So, let's,
I already know you're handsome, Wes. It's all good.
we're going to bring in our first caller at about 15 after, right after our first commercial break, everybody. Carrie we've collected some, pictures from some of our viewers, and she is going to do on the spot pet readings for live pets. We've got all live pets tonight. Question earlier on Facebook. Can she do dead ones? I'm going to ask you this, Carrie. Now, you usually get a heads up whether an animal is alive or dead. But do dead animal spirits and live animal spirits, do they even feel different to you?
They really don't. And I usually have to ask the client if the animal is dead or alive, because they are just as loud on the other side, because I'm a medium. So they're just as loud. And I can't tell the difference, which is kind of creepy. But that's just my life these days.
Well, the thing is, okay, I you know me, I like to process the way things work in this spiritual world in my mind, in my little box that I have. And, that really doesn't sound out of reason, because it's very rare, I would assume, that you're actually connecting with what we would call an animal ghost. Or do you make that delineation between ghost and spirits? I know, I do with humans. With people, I do. Do you make that delineation with people, and do you make that delineation with animals?
I mean, can I tell the difference between
not whether you can tell the difference, whether you think there is a difference. Here's let me frame it for you. Okay. When I'm dealing with a human, we'll use all thumbs are fingers, but all fingers are not thumbs. I believe that when we die, talking about people now, one of two things happens: either we go on to the afterlife and reside there as in spirit, and can be called back by psychics and all that, and can come back and visit for good purposes. Or I believe we stick around and cause trouble, i.e. ghost.
Absolutely.
Now, sometimes people do claim to be, we'll use the word haunted, by the spirits of their dead pets. I don't deny that happens. I tend to think, though, that it was the human creating the attachment, in other words, holding on to the spirit of the animal, versus the animal saying, no, I don't want to leave today. So now that's my delineation. The spirit is eternal. The ghost is current. Does that make any sense at all?
Kind of, sort of. I don't think it's the human creating the attachment. I think it's a good question you pose there, because I think the animal wants to stay and the human wants the animal to stay. So it's not a negative attachment. It's the animal is going to stay no matter what, because the animal is still going to stay in spirit form to help heal from the other side. And so it's not obviously a negative thing. It's there. It stays from the other side, and it helps heal, and it helps protect us from the other side. I had a cat for 19 years who died 10, 12 years ago. 12, she's telling me 12. She's saying, I'm here, mommy. And she's here for a reason, and she's not my ghost, but she's here for a reason.
Just what we need now. Cats that can count. Great. Now I'm gonna throw out something, and I kind of know the answer, but we're gonna bring it out. Jake Godbold's in one of the chat rooms.
Okay.
And he says, well, if you're reading a cat, and shouldn't a cat just go meow, 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 and shouldn't a dog just go bark, bark, bark?
You would think.
I wouldn't. I like to think that. I'll put it this way. Here I am, everybody. Look at me. I am you know me, Carrie. I'm gruff.
He's a goofball, folks.
I'm a goofball. But I believe that my spirit is a much high. I am a much higher being.
You're very evolved, actually.
When I'm not on this earth. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, is that appropriate to apply that to animals?
That they are more evolved.
Their spirit is more evolved than what we see.
Absolutely. And I think that our spirits are all at different levels. We come into this earth, we come into this lifetime very evolved, way more, even somebody who doesn't seem that evolved in this lifetime could be very evolved, on a spiritual level. Maybe somebody who's homeless and doesn't have a penny and seems completely, doesn't, just isn't functioning, actually has a very high spiritual purpose here to teach somebody something on a high level here. We just don't know that.
Now, I would also argue, though, that sometimes even those of us with higher spirits have to come sometimes just to learn shit.
Absolutely.
In other words, you could...
or to teach other people things.
Yes. And so, Jake, you can apply that to animals. Now, this is one thing that, Carrie, some pet psychics disagree with you on this. You and I had a discussion about one of my dogs that died years and years ago. And he was okay, everybody, I've owned a lot of dogs in my life. This dog was smarter than half the people that I know. And you agreed with me that this dog, as far as dogs can go, he'd evolved about as far as you can go in a dog suit. So you actually thought that maybe he was looking for a human play next time around. Do you still hold that feeling that sometimes that spirit can evolve and move into and possibly get a nice pink flesh suit versus the furry ones?
Absolutely. I've talked to thousands of animals and people, and they tell me that we reincarnate, and they want to try out what it's like to be a human, and that we go back and forth in between human and people.
Now, next question on that same topic. Have you ever talked to one that found out that the human was totally overrated because nobody gives you tummy rubs?
They don't tell me that until they go back into spirit. Yeah. They've never said overrated. I wouldn't use that word, but maybe that was an interesting lifetime. Animals are way more evolved than people are, by the way. Way more.
There, see, Jake, they're more evolved than we are.
Way more evolved. They're little Zen masters, like so psychic.
Now one thing I have come to believe was you brought it out almost as soon as we met, that you talked about how one of animals' main purposes are not just to be fuzzy cute companions, But in the case of pets, to actually act as, we'll call them healing conduits.
Yes.
How does that work? A pet, okay, now I believe you, because I really believe that, okay, everybody, I think that my pets are a good chunk of the reason, beyond good genetics, that I'm not dead today. I think that I've had a couple of, we'll call them, I don't want to say tumors, but I'm just saying, I really think that my animals have healed me physically, not just spiritually.
Yes.
I guess how does that work? Sounds like kind of a dumbed down question, but I mean, do they bring energy into us? Do they draw energy out? Do you have any insights on how they actually heal us?
Both. They do that. They pull out energy. It's just like getting Reiki. If you've ever had Reiki energy, they're giving energy to you. They're pulling it out. So anytime that people are like, oh, I don't want my dog to sleep in my bed, I'm like, let your dog sleep in your bed, because that's the time that your dog is healing you, actually. They're giving you energy. Anytime the dog is just in your house, or the cat, or any animal, really, especially dogs, man, they are healers. They are giving you some serious, intense energy, and they're pulling it out of you too. You know, dogs have the ability, I believe, to heal cancer, to heal any kind of illness. I mean, they're amazing. I always say dogs are healers, entertainers, or guard dogs. And mostly, all animals are healers, but they are specifically healers. They're on earth to be healers. All animals are healers.
I'm just going to throw it in there. I'll probably live forever. I'll never get out of here.
You've got a lot of animals.
I've got a lot of animals, and I've got a lot of them that sleep in the bed. And everyone, now we started to actually throw some pictures in. I'll just give everybody this update on the new puppy. First of all, Carrie, have you ever met an animal that can teleport?
Honestly, excuse me. I've got allergies. No, but I wouldn't put it past them. I mean,
I swear, this puppy will get in the bed, jump off of my wife's side of the bed, and land on me. I do not know how this dog does it, but I mean, she'll go, oh, the puppy's jumping out of bed, and here it comes landing on my face.
It's time to feed me, Dad.
No,
time to feed me.
She has no respect for personal space, and so we're trying. But it is fun. Right? But I mean, she will crawl up, and I finally have one that will she actually sleeps on my head. She just curls right up.
Well, do you get headaches?
No.
Neck aches? Back aches?
Well, yeah, but no, not lately. Okay, I don't think this puppy's healing me yet.
Anxiety?
I'm going to say, caused by the fucking dog.
Anxiety, hello. But anxiety, Wes, wrapped around you, healing anxiety.
I'm sure.
They know where to go. Here's the deal. Animals know where to go on your body. They go where they're supposed to go on your body to heal your body. That's what they do.
Okay. Well,
even if it's wrapped around your head. Seriously.
That's
what they do.
My dog, the one that I call my dog, crawls up and just absolutely hovers over my chest. Like I said, I'm convinced he's the reason I'm alive today.
Well, and that's your anxiety.
But I'm just going to throw it out there. I don't think the puppy is concentrating on healing yet. I think the puppy just has no respect for my personal space.
You think that, but from the day they're born, they know how to heal.
Okay, well, I'll get a reading on the puppy later. We're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break, everybody. And when I come back, we're going to try to get one of our callers in. We'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Have you checked out the Mama Ruby's family of metaphysical and spiritual shows? The Mystical Fair in Lexington, Kentucky, Lexington's only monthly psychic and holistic healing arts fair.
the Inner Light Festivals in Louisville in June and Lexington in November. And watch for Mama Ruby's Expo coming in 2020. Plus, Mama Ruby's Meta Lecture Series featuring interesting guests speaking on fascinating subjects. Start your journey now at mamarubies.com for more information. And welcome back, everybody, to Scarefest Radio, and it is brought to you by Mama Rubies. Okay, we're going to keep the camera on me a minute, and we're going to try to add our first caller and see if this will be a little clumsy. There it is. Okay, we're going to call this person. The reason I had to do this kind of clumsily, everyone, is that I didn't know what getting a caller on was going to do to my video. So, it might knock everybody offline. It might knock her picture offline. Christina, are you there?
Hello?
Hello, Christina. Can you hear me? Christina?
Hello? There
I
we go.
can hear Christina.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, now there we go. We got it all figured out now. Now I am going to go ahead and put on the slideshow. Everybody, this is what Carrie will be reading for the next 15 minutes, and I'm just going to turn it over to you, Carrie. I've got Christina's pet pictures. Everybody, this is Loki.
Thank you, Wes. Hi, Christina.
Hi, Carrie.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Good to talk to you. Okay, we've only got 15 minutes, so I'm going to just go.
Yep.
Okay, Loki. Loki, I'm going to ask permission from Loki if I can talk to him. Yes, him?
Yes.
Okay, and Loki is still alive. He's still with us. What questions do you have for Loki? Without giving anything away.
Does he ever miss his first dad?
He says yes, but I'm very happy now. I'm very content. This is funny. He says, but you just switched my food and I don't like it. Switch his food recently? Or kind of recently?
No, not recently. His dish was a little empty earlier today. He just loves to complain about his food. So. Okay,
he's talking about his food and not liking his food so much. So when did you switch his food? Talk to me about that.
We haven't switched the food for years.
He's saying you switched my food and I don't like this food. So was it a couple years ago?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
It doesn't matter. He's saying, I like the first food you fed me. I hate my food. What brand is he on?
He gets a mix. We have 3 cats together, and they get a mix of some Science Diet, really healthy stuff, and some Purina grocery store stuff.
Okay. Here's the deal. Can you get him on really good quality wet food? That's going to extend his life. He feels really dehydrated to me. Okay? And dry food is really good for his gums, his teeth, to get that tartar and the plaque off his teeth. But he feels a little bit dehydrated to me. Okay? His right kidney feels like it's a little bit sluggish. I don't know if you knew that. Okay. But he's saying, I do not like my food. So let's give him a little bit of wet food. I recommend a lot of brands. Fromm's is a good one. Blue Buffalo, Taste of the Wild. There's a lot of good ones. Wet food is really good for their health. Okay?
Okay.
Can you get him on wet food? He's going to go nuts.
You can definitely add wet food back,
okay.
Yeah.
Just by the way, I think I said earlier, I had a cat, black cat for 19 years. Ugh, black cats. I'm a softie for black cats.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
That's the first thing he's talking about, saying, I don't like my food. So that's the first thing he wants to tell you. Okay.
Gary, tell the cat to quit bitching.
Right. But here's the deal. And sometimes they're so eager to talk to me. They want to say, hey, I need to tell her this, but he is so in love with you. My gosh, he's so in love with you. He says, Mama, I'm your healer, but you know this, okay? And talk to me. Do you have a chronic illness? Because he says that I'm her healer.
Yes, I actually have one. I'm a diabetic and I have autoimmune arthritis.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. He says, I help to heal her every day.
He does. Every day. He does. The longer I've had him, the better he's gotten at snuggling. And now he gets to a point where he demands his snuggle time. So I can't tell him no.
And you know that because I feel like you're very, very intuitive yourself. You're very, very intuitive. I feel like you could almost do what I do. Did you know that?
Not really. Sometimes I think so, but yeah.
You already know this. You could do what I do. We got to talk later about this because you could do what I do.
Thank you.
I might see you soon and we could talk about this because you could do what I do. You're very in tune with animals just like I am. So let's talk about this, okay?
All right. Well, we'll talk this weekend because I'll be there.
Good to know. Okay, what other questions do you have for him?
Are his hips bothering him at all?
Yeah, his back right hip he says the back right hip is hurting the worst. They both hurt, but the back right is worse. He says, and you have stairs that he goes up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's saying, can you help me up with the stairs?
If he'll let me carry him, I will gladly carry him up and downstairs.
Yeah. He's saying, can you not pick me up like a baby, but just hold me upright? And that would help.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm looking down because I'm looking at his picture, by the way. He gets a little bit grumpy sometimes. His personality is very sweet and very loving, but he says, I get a little bit grumpy sometimes. And now you know what? He doesn't feel that good sometimes. Get him on some really good wet food. Add water to his wet food, okay? He's going to be a different cat when you get him on some really good quality wet food, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And you said he has other pet buddies. Who's the orange cat?
The orange cat is Pumpkin.
And that's a cat you have at home?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't like that cat. Sorry.
It's mutual.
He does not like that cat. I hate to report it, but he does not like that cat.
I think he's jealous of her because they both like to snuggle with me during the day. So
no, he is. So let me just show him that. Okay, here's what we can do about this. Okay, if you can spend equal time with them in different separate rooms, that will really help him because he's super jealous. He wants all of your time. So if you can spend time with Pumpkin, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So take Pumpkin in one room and spend time with Pumpkin, for 10 minutes and really give all your attention and love to Pumpkin. And here's the deal. Animals communicate with visual images. So show Pumpkin all your love and affection. And take Loki in the room and do the same. And I know it takes time and, we get busy in our day and we forget about it, but really take that time and show Loki how much you love him and care about him. And yeah, he just showed me slow blink, which means tell her I love her. And he says I do that to her and she knows what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says I get treats too.
He does.
Okay.
He and Pumpkin every morning get a taste of heavy cream from my
Oh, well, he loves that.
And he's still bitching about his food. Jeez.
He showed me a balloon. Does he have a birthday, or somebody has a birthday coming up, or just passed celebration birthday?
No.
Let's see.
Do you know his birthday?
I don't actually know his birthday.
Oh, well, guess what? His birthday is April 1st. That's what he's telling me.
Okay.
That's what he's telling
I
me.
believe that.
His birthday is April 1st. He says, can we celebrate my birthday?
Absolutely, we can celebrate his birthday.
He would love it. And he says, can you pet? Like, I love when you pet right here. I love it. And you sing to me. And you sing to me, and you pet my paws. I love when you pet my paws.
Okay.
That's what he's telling me. That's what he's telling me, Mama. What questions do you have for him?
That was really the only questions was, if he missed his dad and if his hips were bothering him. So.
Yeah, that back right hip is really hurting him. Other than that, he just feels a little bit dehydrated. So fresh water twice a day. Let's get him on wet food and add water to the wet food, okay? That's really going to help him.
They actually have a recirculating water fountain. So
this is the deal. I tell people do not use those because how often do you clean that?
Actually, once a month. Yeah.
And here's the deal. I had one too, and I was like, I can't do this because so much bacteria adds up. I clean out the water bowl. I put it in the dishwasher every night, and I give them fresh water twice a day because we think about it. Would you want to drink out of a water fountain that was only cleaned once a month?
No, probably not really.
Probably not. I'm not like it's not your fault. But I'm just saying I probably wouldn't want to drink out of that, right?
Yeah.
So let's get rid of the water fountain. Just give him fresh water twice a day, and he'll be so much happier. Wet food, He says I really want to go outside, Mama. But he's not allowed.
Once it gets warm, he's allowed to go out on the deck. Let him go outside.
Oh, Wes is.
Well, before we go to commercial break and before we let Christina go, quick question, because now, you know what? I got to thinking about it. Now, you read one of our cats one time, Carrie, but just making a casual observation here, knowing what I know about cats. Do cats, as a rule, bitch and moan more than dogs?
They really don't. Dogs kind of have the same complaints. Not complaints, and so here's the deal. Animals really don't complain. People
all I've heard is this damn cat bitching and moaning. He doesn't like his food. He doesn't like this. And don't carry me up the damn stairs.
Here's my deal. I'm just trying to make these animals happy, right? I'm just a bridge.
I'm not arguing the point. I think you do a wonderful job. I think you picked up on some great things with that cat. I'm just saying that I think cats have a reputation for a reason. Everybody, you're watching Body and Spirit with Mama Ruby's expos. They present it, and I'm having a blast back here. We'll be right back. Do you feel lost in life? Do you seem to be stuck in emotions that are not yours? Is your home not the sanctuary it should be? Contact Spirit Mechanics, where they take a team approach to your metaphysical and spiritual problems. Spirit Mechanics specializes in aura cleansing, stone attunement, attachment removal, and house cleansings. Spirit Mechanics tailors their approach to your individual spiritual path and needs. Find them every month at Lexington, Kentucky's Mystical Fair, mysticalfairlex.com, or on Facebook by searching Spirit Mechanics, that's MECHANIX. Spirit Mechanics, for your spiritual health and well-being. And welcome back, everybody, to Scarefest Radio's Body and Spirit. Tonight's guest is Carrie Kennedy. We're talking pet spirits and that type of thing. Christina, I went ahead and let you off the line. If you're listening via the show, thank you so much for joining us. And I kind of unceremoniously cut her off there at the commercial break. But no, let's before we bring in our next caller, let's pursue that a little bit, Carrie.
Sure.
The whole idea of when at least when you've read My Pets. Now, maybe my pets are just unusually happy. First of all,
yeah, they're around you. Of course, they're going to be.
Yeah, but
right?
I'll put it this way: I'm afraid to actually let you read any of my cats because I just, screw a damn cat. I mean, I love cats.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong. But I just know they would come on and start bitching and moaning about every facet of their life. I don't let them in. Oh, the water's not clean enough. All this stuff.
Well, that's your cats. My cats are really happy. I'm just saying.
I just, well, they're feral cats to begin with, so they started a hard life. I don't want to spoil them. So okay, let's go ahead now and see if we can get our next caller on the line. And everybody will be calling Tracy, and her dog is Izzy. Let's see here. Tracy. There it is. I'm going to add her. So,
Hello?
Hello, Tracy. You're on the air.
Hey, Will.
And everybody knows Tracy's hometown guy. Let's live like right over the ridge. So, Tracy, now you've done this before, so you know the drill. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna throw the slideshow of Izzy up on the screen for the viewers, and then you and Carrie take it away.
Hi,
Okay,
Tracy.
Hi, Carrie. It's good to hear from you again.
Yeah, good to talk to you. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Good, thank you. So
Good.
Izzy. Okay, what questions do you have for Izzy?
Well, you look at her and you tell me. She is.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you. Are you on speakerphone or?
No, I'm on probably in a dead. Can you hear me now? Any better?
Barely. I can barely hear you.
Shoot. Let me move to a different spot. Let's see if this will help any. I'll get closer to the. Now, can you hear me?
Just talk really loudly for me.
Okay. Well, if you look at the picture of Izzy, you can probably tell me a whole lot more about her than I can tell you.
Yeah, don't give too much away. Okay.
Yeah. She is. She's the hot mess.
Yeah. Do you want me to just tell you what I'm picking up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So she's telling me that she had a seizure. Did you know that?
She had one when she was really young. She never had another one. Thank you.
No, she's telling me that she had another one at night, and I don't think you know. I don't know if you knew about it, but she said I had another seizure.
Oh my word!
She did, and she said, bless her heart, and she's saying I can't hear out of my right ear.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
So I don't know if you noticed that, but she's become more anxious, and she is starting to forget things. So if you start to notice her pacing, that's why. Okay.
She does. Is
she pacing?
Yep, she's been pacing, but we didn't pay that much attention to it because when she's pacing, she usually has something in her mouth, and she's looking for a place to bury it.
That's what. Well, that could just be playing, around, but. So spirit, her guides and angels and my guides and angels are telling me that she's got Alzheimer's or dementia, and that she's really.
That would make sense if you knew Izzy. Izzy is a nut bar. She is a total nut bar.
She's really having a hard time remembering things, and that she has had a seizure. So you need to get that checked with your vet and get her on the proper medication for that. Okay.
Yeah, her sibling, Shy, the one you read, he has epilepsy.
I don't remember, but yes, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I read a lot of animals.
Do what?
I talk to a lot of animals. So she's telling me that that she's just not feeling well. She feels very dehydrated. And that she feels a little bit dizzy. So the one thing you want to watch out for is if she puts her head against a wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know about the signs?
Did you hear me talking about you and come in here? Yeah, you're a good girl. Yeah, you are.
That's usually what they do if they know that I'm communicating with them. I asked her permission, by the way, if I could tune into her, because I always follow that code of ethics, by the way. And she said yes. So, but she's having a hard time hearing out of that right ear. But she says I'm still mama's baby.
Oh, she's a mess. She's her daddy's little girl.
She's a mess. She says I'm shaking and I have a lot of anxiety, Mama.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
She's scared to death of loud noises and storms.
Mm-hmm.
She hates people. She hates human beings. Mm-hmm. Anita came over to bring something by, and she met Anita. And Anita is a dog whisperer. You know,
I know
Anita.
She is.
And she would not go to Anita for nothing.
Yeah.
She couldn't pay the dog to go to her. She hates
so
everybody
she's a good
else
judge of
family.
character, is what you're saying.
She is. Let me just try to calm her down. And you can calm her down too. So show her. So animals communicate via telepathic communication. So anytime you want to communicate with her, show her what you need her to know. Does that make sense? So show her in your mind, visual images, just like a cartoon or a movie in your head. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but see, the trouble with her is she's generally most of the time in tune to the television. She watches TV like a person.
A lot of animals do. She says you watch crime TV shows?
Yeah, she watches Forensic Files.
Yeah, she loves the crime TV drama stuff, she says.
Yeah, she's addicted to Tom Ackerman.
Gives a whole new meaning to Pet Detective, just saying.
Yeah, but I mean, if she sees Tom Ackerman or anything, or if you say Tom Ackerman, she flies to the TV set.
I love it. Animals love to watch TV because they get bored. They get so bored. Man, we got to get her some exercise. But she's really not feeling well. Baby her.
Well, she's been really coughing a lot.
She, just like me, because of my allergies. Forgive me for that outburst there.
You're fine.
Let's baby her. Make her comfortable. She feels dehydrated. Her kidneys feel, especially her left kidney, feels a little bit off to me. She's got some stuff going on.
She probably she's due a trip. Yeah, she's due a trip to Georgetown. She's due for a trip to Georgetown to the vet. So we'll get them to check her out upside down and backwards. But
let's do it. She needs to do it. She says, something about her adrenal glands. I don't know if they need to be emptied or what, but they're hurting. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know.
Stinky, but man, that's what she's telling me. It hurts. It's sore back there.
Yeah, she's playing and running around and chasing after the kids, and
that's good.
I feel like she feels okay, but
that's good.
She's 9 years old, so.
Well, that's not that old for her breed. Then that's not that old.
No.
But she's really having some decline in that with that ear and that kidney. And what food do you have her on? I'm just curious.
She eats Nutro limited ingredient lamb and rice.
That's a good one, actually. Yeah. That's good. I cringe when people say Purina or Beneful because that's awful, awful stuff.
Her brother was allergic to chicken and chicken byproduct.
Yeah.
So we had to get something that was limited ingredient, and so
she
likes it as much as Shy does. So we got lucky.
That's crazy that she's 9 though, and she's having all these memory issues. Okay. Okay. Who is in the military? Is that your husband?
No, my dad was military.
Okay, she's saying that your dad is around the house a lot. She's saying the man in the military uniform was I'm a psychic medium, so,
That might be my dad.
Yeah, I tune into people
don't get me crying.
She sees your dad a lot.
That was one of my questions, whether she missed Peppa.
She misses who?
Her Peppa.
Oh, so she knew Papa.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's why she's bringing it up, if that was one of your questions. So she's saying
she grew up in my...
And hold on, and she's saying that he brought her treats.
Yep, he did every day.
Yeah, and she's saying that...
He gave him cheese.
Yeah.
You heard the word cheese. Yes, I know.
And she's saying, I miss my treats and I miss him, but I still see his spirit, and I love him so much.
Oh,
and he has not left your house. He has not left you. He's still there every day. Good. Not to creep you out. Good. He's still there. He's still there watching everything. He's barking because he's there right now. She's barking, sorry. He's there right now, and he's sending his love to you. He said, I'm there.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And do you have wind chimes?
Do what?
Do you have wind chimes?
Yeah. Oh, dear God.
Yeah, she likes to listen to the wind chimes out of her left ear, the ear that's still good. She likes to listen to the wind chimes, and she likes when you sing to her.
There's a story about the wind chimes. When we have more time, I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
But you just totally got me on that one.
She loves the wind chimes. She says, Mommy, the wind chimes. And she's saying there's significance about a rainbow. What is that?
I'm not sure about the rainbow, but the wind chimes are totally spot on. Completely
she's saying rainbows.
Spot on.
That somebody's showing you a rainbow and saying that is a definite message from heaven. She's saying, do you give her ice cream?
No. She
what is that, Frosty Paws or something icy?
She gets what's left of whatever she can find if it's close. She gets into Carl's ice cream. My husband.
She's talking about ice cream. Tell me,
in other words, they don't give her ice cream. She takes ice cream. I have a dog. I know.
She's saying, I like ice cream.
Yeah, but
she just said popcorn. I like the popcorn.
Yeah, I've got a picture on my Facebook page. She comes and she gets things while you're eating, and you don't know that she's got them.
Well, yeah.
She comes with my salad crackers and my fortune cookie, and she packs them around for days.
Do you give her popcorn?
No. No, she likes it, but we don't have it that often.
She likes it, so she's had it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she says, I love popcorn. Can I have some more?
Oh, dear. Hi,
yeah.
Hi, did you come in?
We gave her goldfish crackers.
Oh, she loves goldfish, yeah.
We got Shy in here watching goldfish crackers.
Oh, she is she's completely high-strung, never
and
stops.
And she just said, I get cheeseburgers.
Oh,
is that her special treat?
All right, Izzy. This is not a game show. This is not just let's just see what I can get out of my owner now. No.
Yeah,
as we say in the radio business, calm the hell down.
Yeah, shut up, Izzy.
She's telling me all kinds of things, by the way.
Oh, she
loves you. She loves
booger
you
now. I'm telling you, she's a booger. I love her to the moon and the stars.
She is a booger.
She drives me crazy. She
loves me very much. Wait, tell real quick. What is the story about the cheeseburgers?
She likes McDonald's cheeseburgers without the onions on them.
Okay, let's try to stick to the dog food, but.
Yeah, but you know how it goes. They're standing there and they give you the little blue eye thing, and you just. She's got blue eyes. I'm a sucker for blue eyes. I can't help it.
I get it. They're little boogers, aren't they?
Oh, you just don't know.
Tracy, thank you for calling in. We need to get to our commercial break.
Okay, thanks, Wes.
This is so much fun. Everybody, you're listening to Body and Spirit.
Thank you, Carrie.
You're welcome. Much love.
Everyone is talking about CBD oil. Most of us know that CBD is a cannabis compound that has significant medical benefits, but does not make people high. Its benefits include pain relief, anti-seizure properties, anxiety relief, fights cancer, reduces the risk of diabetes, and it is even used as a sleep aid. Blue Leaf Naturals CBD and hemp products are full-spectrum hemp extract oils. They use only hemp grown in Kentucky, supporting Kentucky farmers and businesses and helping you and your family stay healthy and well. Blue Leaf Naturals, created with care from seed to shelf. Visit their website at blueleafnaturals.com. Blue Leaf Naturals, a Kentucky proud company.
Coyote Chris Sutton.
Shamanism.
Spiritual advisement.
Paranormal investigations.
Inspirational presentations.
Bringing light to the darkest places for over 20 years. Go to coyotechris.com to learn more. And welcome back to Body and Spirit, presented by Mama Ruby's Holistic and Metaphysical Shows. Okay, Carrie, for the last few minutes here, we actually had a good question from the chat room. I'm going to frame it a little differently than they did. We talked at the beginning of the show about how animals heal us. And they know that they're supposed to heal us.
Yeah.
Now, the question would be, though, if you have allergies to pets, why the hell don't they just stay away from us? Because if they're crawling all over us trying to heal us, then they're just making us sicker.
They don't care. Right?
There you go. There's your answer.
I'm so allergic to my cats. They don't care. They're like, no, I'm going to heal you anyway. I am. I'm sitting here coughing up a lung tonight. I don't know if you've noticed. But yeah, I'm allergic to cats. And I have two. How silly is that? But they help heal me. I'm allergic to horses too, by the way. And I'm a pet psychic. Go figure. They help heal us in so many ways, and that outweighs, anything. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Now, first of all, going back to the topic of bitchy little animals. Have you ever talked to an animal, and we'll say cat or dog, that was eating the generic shit like I feed? And I don't feed Purina most time. But I have been known to do it. But
we gotta talk about this.
Well, I'm not going to have them eating better than me, and I live on like bologna sandwiches. So, but have any of them ever just said, "Oh, I love that cheap shit"?
No. They always know that. Well, of course, actually, they love the cheap crap because it tastes better, right? Because it's loaded with sugar. Beneful Purina, it's loaded with sugar. And of course, it's like fast food for animals. Okay, and of course, it tastes better. So they love it, and that's why they get fat, right?
Well, technically, though, as long as they're happy, because that's how I got fat. So I mean, but as long as everybody's happy. And to answer now another one, Jake's trying to throw us tonight in the chat room. He thought we were going to have a big pity party over my dead cows, the ones that go to slaughter. We've had this discussion. My understanding is most of them, they're not happy with their situation in life, but they get it.
They know coming into this lifetime what Yeah, I feel like they know they chose this lifetime and they know that they're going to be slaughtered. But you know what? Before their death, they still mourn. They're still sad. And I can't even think about that. That breaks my heart. I've seen pictures of cows crying before going to the slaughterhouse. And that breaks my heart. Sorry, you're a farmer. I can't, hard for me to share that with you. But I've seen pictures, and it's heartbreaking for me to talk about that. But they do. They mourn. Animals are sentient beings like humans, and they know what's going to happen to them. They know.
But but because they're more evolved spiritually, as you said,
they are.
I would think that they would come closer to my adaptation of spirituality in that, okay, let's shed this mortal coil and move on to the next one. Maybe next time I'll get to be a puppy. In other words, I am not hung up on this lifetime. I'm not saying I want to die. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it because it's mostly the whole pain associated with it. But when it gets right down to it, I really feel like I have something to look forward to beyond this life. And I would think that a higher evolved spirit would just be raring to go, if you were. Because, okay, let's look at the life of a cow.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The life of a cow is not that exciting. At least puppies, we get they
to
play.
Them it might be.
Well, see, now to me, that just tells me they're not as evolved as you think they are. Because it's just,
But to them, meditation and being in a field might be really exciting to them, right? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I never thought about cows meditating. Now that's...
Hello? Maybe they love it.
Hey, you never know.
Right?
Now, everybody, of course, let's get the plugs in. If you want your own pet reading in person and Carrie... Okay, now everybody, here is my endorsement of Carrie. I have had a lot of psychic readings in my lifetime. Her pet reading of a dog that we lost years ago, not the smart one. It was Ellie Mae. It wasn't the smart one. It was Ellie Mae. But I'm going to tell you, she was so spot on about everything about it. That is the only psychic that has ever made me cry. So there's my endorsement. But she will be at the Mystical Fair in Lexington. That's on Whipple Court. You can go to mysticalfairlex.com.
1084 Whipple Court.
1084 Whipple Court. But I'm saying if you find Whipple Court, drive till you see all the cars.
Right?
Yeah. Go to the parking lot. It's like the dead ends at the building. So don't worry too much once you get on Whipple Court about watching the GPS. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
But she will be doing pet readings. Now, the preferred, now you don't have to, you can, the place is still pet friendly, I take it, as long as you're on a leash.
Bring your pet.
But so you can bring your pet, or if you have a really good picture on your cell phone. The important thing is what I posted when we were looking for people on the show is it has to show a good picture of their eyes.
Yes. Very important. Thank you.
And was I right in saying because the eyes are the window to the soul?
Absolutely. It's very hard for me to read an animal without a picture of their eyes. For whatever reason, yes. I can still pick up on the animal. Excuse me. But yeah, it's a lot easier seeing their eyes.
So, go in, like I said, we did it off a cell phone picture. I don't guess I've ever brought you an animal in person except for some puppies that I didn't even care what they had to say. Because they were like, one of them was in a basket. So yeah, it was. But once again, Carrie named one of my current dogs. So that's how that's how much I value her opinion, everybody. This has been Scarefest Radio's Body and Spirit, another fun episode. We'll be back in 2 or 3 weeks. Just watch Facebook, watch the website. And this has been presented by Mama Ruby's Family Shows, including the Mystical Fair in Lexington. Thanks, everybody, for watching.